A doctor in Japan tested 200 patients over 65 with one single question. Can you feel your feet right now? 40% said no. Not because they were sick, not because they'd had a stroke, because their blood had quietly, slowly, stopped reaching the bottom half of their bodies. And here's what nobody told those 200 people. The 5 foods that could have changed everything cost less than $3 at any grocery store. They fit in the palm of your hand, and most of them are probably sitting in your kitchen right now, completely ignored. Today, I'm going to show you exactly which 5 seeds can help wake up dying circulation, warm cold feet, and give heavy legs their strength back, and why they work at a level most doctors never even mention. Stay until number 1. What researchers found about that seed and blood vessel flexibility genuinely surprised the scientific community. Before we get to the seeds, you need to understand something that changes everything. Most people think poor circulation is about the heart. Work the heart harder, push more blood through. That's the old thinking. But what researchers now know is that the real collapse happens at the walls. Your blood vessels have a thin inner lining, almost like a silk coating on the inside of a garden hose. That lining produces something called nitric oxide, a gas that tells the vessel to relax, open up, and let blood pour through freely. After 60, that lining takes decades of damage from inflammation, blood sugar spikes, processed fats, and stress. It starts to harden, thicken, shrink. The vessels get tight, nitric oxide drops, and blood, which has to reach all the way down to your toes, can barely make the trip. That's why the symptoms start at the bottom. Cold feet, numb toes, cramping calves, legs that feel like they're wrapped in wet cement. The seeds I'm about to show you don't just push blood through damaged pipes, they help repair the pipes themselves. That's the difference. Let's start with the one you've been underestimating your entire life. Sunflower seeds are loaded with vitamin E, one of the most powerful antioxidants for blood vessel health that exists in food form. Here's why that matters. Every year past 60, the damage building inside your arteries accelerates. Oxidative stress, think of it as invisible fire slowly burning through the vessel walls, is silently stiffening the very pathways blood needs to travel. Vitamin E acts like a firebreak. It neutralizes that oxidative damage before it can harden your artery walls. But there's a second reason sunflower seeds belong on this list: magnesium. Magnesium is the mineral your blood vessels use to relax, not figuratively, literally. Without enough magnesium, vessels contract and stay tight. And studies show that more than 50% of adults over 60 are chronically low in it, often without knowing. That means millions of seniors are walking around with vessels that want to open up, but can't because they're missing one mineral. One small handful of sunflower seeds daily can start filling that gap. Add them raw and unsalted to oatmeal or yogurt. That's it. This tiny seed has been used in Eastern medicine for over 3,000 years, and modern science is finally catching up with why. Sesame seeds contain a compound called sesamin, and researchers are genuinely excited about it. Sesamin appears to dial down chronic inflammation inside the blood vessel walls themselves, not just in the body generally, specifically in the endothelium, that critical silk lining I mentioned earlier. When that lining is inflamed, it swells. It narrows the channel. Blood flow drops. Your legs pay the price. Sesamin may help bring that inflammation down at the source. Sesame seeds also deliver copper, a mineral most people never think about, but which plays a major structural role in keeping blood vessel walls strong and elastic. Without enough copper, vessel walls weaken over time like old rubber tubing. Grinding sesame seeds or using tahini dramatically improves how much your body actually absorbs. Add it to soups, rice, or roasted vegetables. Start small. A teaspoon of tahini a day is enough to make a difference over time. Most people know chia seeds for gut health. What they don't know is what chia does inside the bloodstream. Chia seeds are one of the richest plant-based sources of ALA omega-3 fatty acids on the planet. And omega-3s do something remarkable for circulation that almost nobody talks about. They change the shape of your red blood cells. Red blood cells are the delivery trucks for oxygen. They have to squeeze through capillaries, vessels so tiny that the cells literally have to deform to fit through. When red blood cells are stiff and rigid, they get stuck. Oxygen doesn't arrive. Muscles run low on fuel. Legs feel weak and heavy even on short walks. Omega-3s help keep red blood cells soft and pliable, so they can squeeze through, deliver their oxygen, and keep your legs working the way they should. Chia seeds also contain quercetin, a plant compound that may reduce excessive clumping in the blood, another factor that slows circulation in older adults. Soak 1 tablespoon in water for 15 minutes before eating. The gel that forms is easier to digest and absorbs more efficiently. Add it to smoothies, oatmeal, or soft fruit. Easy. If you're serious about warming up cold feet and reducing leg cramps, pumpkin seeds might be the most direct intervention on this entire list. Here's why. Pumpkin seeds are rich in L-arginine, an amino acid that your body converts directly into nitric oxide. Remember nitric oxide, the gas that tells your blood vessels to open up? Most seeds support the environment for better blood flow. Pumpkin seeds hand your body the actual raw material to manufacture more nitric oxide on demand. When nitric oxide production improves, blood vessels dilate, blood pressure often softens, and blood, real, warm, oxygen-carrying blood, starts reaching places it hadn't been reaching well in years. Seniors who add pumpkin seeds consistently often report the same thing. Their feet start feeling warmer within a few weeks. Their leg cramps reduce. Walking feels lighter. Pumpkin seeds also pack zinc, magnesium, and potassium, 3 minerals that work together to keep blood pressure balanced and vessel walls relaxed. Eat them raw. No roasting in oil, no heavy salt. A small handful, about an ounce, is enough. Sprinkle them on salads, soups, or eat them straight. And here we are. The seed that earned its place at the top of this list, not through tradition, not through folklore, but through hard research data. In a clinical study published in a peer-reviewed journal, participants who consumed ground flax seeds daily for just 6 months experienced meaningful reductions in blood pressure, comparable in some cases to what certain medications produce. Let that land for a moment. A seed, a food, results that made researchers do a double take. What makes flax seeds different from everything else on this list is the combination happening inside them simultaneously. Omega-3 fatty acids improve red blood cell flexibility and reduce inflammation. Lignans, powerful plant compounds unique to flax, protect blood vessel walls from oxidative damage. Soluble fiber helps lower LDL cholesterol, which contributes to arterial stiffness over time. And the overall effect on blood viscosity, how thick and sticky the blood is, appears significant. Thick blood is slow blood. Slow blood doesn't reach the feet. Flax seeds may help thin that blood naturally, helping it flow more freely through the miles of vessels in your lower body. But there is one non-negotiable rule with flax seeds: you must grind them. Whole flax seeds pass through the digestive system almost completely intact. You absorb almost nothing. Ground flax seeds, freshly milled at home or pre-ground and stored in the freezer, release everything inside. 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flax daily in oatmeal, yogurt, or a smoothie. That's the habit. Simple, cheap, and backed by some of the most compelling circulation data in nutritional science. 5 seeds, 5 mechanisms. 1 goal: getting blood back where it belongs. Sunflower seeds protect your vessel walls. Sesame seeds reduce inflammation at the lining. Chia seeds keep your red blood cells moving freely. Pumpkin seeds rebuild your nitric oxide supply. And flax seeds work on the entire system at once, in ways that genuinely impressed researchers. None of this replaces your doctor. None of this is overnight. Circulation damage built over 20, 30, 40 years doesn't reverse in a week. But here's what's true. The body responds to real nutrition at any age. Your vessels are not done. They're waiting for the right inputs. Start with 1 seed this week. Add it daily. Give it 30 days. And if you want to take the next step, watch the video coming up next, because there's a nighttime habit that may be silently undoing everything you do for your circulation during the day. Most people over 60 don't know it exists. I'll see you there.